What's going on, guys and girls? It is Miscelation or Michael, and I am here with another video. So, pretty rough news. I lost Gamers Got Talent. And to be honest, for a day or two, I was pretty upset. I mean, I'm kind of still like a little butthurt about it. But you know, we're moving on. More opportunities will come. But I just wanted to let y'all in on it and tell y'all about my experience going through this whole process of entering and almost completing the competition. So I won't lie, the first time I heard about Gamers Got Talent, I was like, seems interesting. I was already yelling at G Fuel in my videos to sponsor me. So I was like, maybe this is something that I could kind of jump into and get a little head start before I really get big, because I only just hit like 200 followers within the last 5 months. So I've been growing a lot, but I wasn't quite there yet when I entered. So when I entered, I was nervous, I won't lie, but I put all my passion into the video, my first submission video that I made. And when I tell you, I have never felt so confident about anything when I made that video. I was so vibrant and I was feeling myself. I felt like I was about to take off flying, you know? So after submitting that first video, I was like, there's no way they're gonna turn me down. And then they didn't. I made it past round 1. They sent me a starter pack, a shaker, and 7 sample packs of G Fuel for the TikTok I had to make, which is round 2. I was really nervous about round 2 because I'm not a TikToker. You know, I had to talk to my mod about TikTok ideas because she like loves TikTok and I'm like lost. So finally I was like, okay, let me be my goofy normal self and like stand out from the crowd. I used one of my own songs for the TikTok and I just started dancing like a wild man. And guess what? I was so nervous, but I made it to round 3. So when round 3 came around, I won't lie, my confidence like dropped because they said that I had to make a final submission video, which was easy. That was super easy. I know that was going to be a breeze, but they said it was going to be public voting. After that, I was like, oh shoot, yeah, that's gonna kind of put me at a disadvantage because I don't have a huge community. I have like 200 followers on Twitch and a little over 250 on YouTube. And I was like, I'm gonna see what I can pull together. You know, I got some people on the outside voting for me, but I don't know. I just felt really about the fact that it was gonna be a public vote. You know, maybe if they had like a private vote, maybe I would have won, but you never know. But when I said public vote, I was like, oh God. Turns out there was 20 winners out of 50, top 50, I think. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, I gotta be in that top 20. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be in the top 20. And that night when it was time to, you know, announce the winners, I was streaming at the exact time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The chat and we put up on Twitter and started refreshing the hell out of that page constantly refresh. And then they finally released it. I was like, oh boy, I'm about to see my name on here, yo. And then they showed the slow scrolling screen to show all the winners. And I was like, Miscelation. It made it to the bottom of the page. My name wasn't there. It was a mess, yo. I won't lie. I didn't cry, but I sweated from my eyes, you know, that night. It was really rough because, you know, I was really pushing for it. I never really won a competition in my life, so I was like heavily pushing for it. But now I didn't win this one. I thought it was going to change, but it's whatever, you know. More opportunities will come, but I will say I did feel like it was a bit unfair. You know, I'm not being butthurt, but I felt like it was a bit unfair that I was like me and some other, even with like 50 followers, we're going up against people with thousands. I saw one page, he had like 3,000. Somebody had like 10,000 followers. I was like, okay, hold up. And a lot of the people who won had like, well, let's just say they had a lot more followers, especially on Twitter. I have like 20 followers on Twitter. Somebody had like 3,000, 4,000. I was like, oh my God, man. That's when I started sweating for real. You know, I avoided watching other people's videos because I didn't want to mess my mentality up, because, you know, I like to use that mentality like I'm my own competition, my only competition. But it was really hard when I saw those followers, the follower count, and I was like, oh boy. And if you ask me, I think they should have either separated categories for like smaller streamers or content creators or bigger ones, or they could have put a cap on it, like, hey, you can't enter this unless you have this amount already, or you can't enter it if you're over this amount. That would have been more fair, especially for first time. Like, a lot of these people who found out about it, they're either small like me or they're bigger and they know about it because they're like already chasing G Fuel sponsorship. So I would say it was, for the most part, it was really fun. The best part about that stream that night, even though I lost, the best part was actually refreshing the anticipation. The whole chat was freaking out. It was crazy, but oh no, after that, after I lost, I felt like I won't say a failure. I just didn't know what to do after that. Cause like for the last month or two, I had been like pushing for it really hard. And then after I was like, what do I do now? I just literally walked in a circle in my room like, okay, so what do I do now? Like, I ain't in my stream early, Storm and the Wi-Fi kept going out. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I wanted to go play a game. I was bored. I was like, I was just like lost. I didn't know what to do. But the next day I did a surprise stream and I'm streaming tonight. So I'm bouncing back really well. I've decided to revamp a few things, try to boost my quality a bit, get some more people drawn in, and maybe, you know, I can go for something else soon. I do still want that G Fuel sponsorship. A lot of my viewers are mad at G Fuel. I'm not mad at G Fuel. It's business. I know I wouldn't really benefit the company since I don't have that many followers who would especially like buy things. Like they're looking for people who already have a base and they're producing money, most likely their business. I can't blame them for that. So I still want the sponsorship, but it might take a bit longer, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm not giving up. I just wanted to update y'all because I haven't really been talking to y'all. I've released a few videos, but I wanted to, you know, let y'all into my mind. So I lost, but it ain't the end. This is only the beginning. I'm gonna get something bigger in the future. I know it, like 10 times, maybe 1,000,000 times bigger. You know, it's gonna be like that. So, but yeah, before we end off the video, I just really got to give a shout out to all the people who have been there for me. Everybody in my Discord, everybody following me, subscribe. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Porter. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you, Atanu, Hudson, Andrew, Telsa, Witty. Thank y'all so much for being here for me and supporting me through this whole thing, because I know I've been talking y'all ears off about this whole thing until it went down. So thank you so much for being here for me and supporting me. And no, this isn't the end. I'm gonna bring in the win for y'all. And it's the Miso clan is gonna be huge one day, and we're still gonna be that wholesome community that everyone loves and that I love to be a part of. Like, just don't know when, hopefully soon, but is gonna flourish now or later, or both. So thank you for sitting here and watching. If you didn't, you're gonna step on the Lego for being rude, but thank you anyway. If you want to join the community, slide over to the Discord. The link is in the description below. You can click that, join the Discord. You can follow me on Twitch, where I will be streaming 4 times a week. I got a new schedule. It's gonna be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Sundays I do spooky games. On Mondays I do story games like Telltale games. On Wednesday I do Gwent, the Witcher 3 card game, and Skyrim. And Fridays it's called Free Fridays. I'm currently going to be playing LA Noire this coming up Friday, but I'm doing games that I haven't finished, never played, or that I wanted to play or never finished. I just said the same thing, you know what I mean. Pretty much anything on that day I want to play. All the streams start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I popped back 2 hours because a lot of my viewers are in Europe and I didn't want to, you know, mess with their time schedules. They was up there watching my streams at like 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, hold up, let me pull back. And it's benefiting me and them, so it's really good. So feel free to pop by and say hello, do that follow thing, do that subscribe thing over here, slap that like button. I'm gonna be trying to push out some more videos on the channel soon, like some indie horror games, because, you know, I miss doing those and I miss like recording for y'all. My apologies, I've just been too caught up in this thing, but I'm gonna come back strong, and a lot of things are gonna change for the better. So thank y'all for sticking around once again, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Sayonara.